Hey everyone, welcome to the Game Week 28 review video. Wasn't a great game week, especially when you see the players that didn't play on my bench. All of Vlahovic, Lautaro Martinez, and DeMarco all didn't see any time on the field this week, meaning everyone I had ready on the bench came out, and at least they played and got some points, but definitely was not the starting 11 that I was hoping for in the week. Starting at the back, we had Escufet pick up 5 points, which I'm going to be okay with for a 3.8 keeper. Bellanova and Scalvini get a single half clean sheet, whereas Spinazzola just gets the one, who's been relatively disappointing. And Bremer only gets two, as Atalanta scored in both halves. Goodmanson did well. I believe did he score a pen? No, just a normal goal. I knew that he scored. I just forgot how, but he gets 7 points. Sula gets six, which was decent. Dybala doubles three, which was kind of disappointing. And all the form finally picked him up, and he did not do anything. Kvaratskhelia did, however, he ends up scoring the goal here for Napoli. Ederson kind of picks up his usual 5 points for not really getting any attack returns, but doing well defensively. The only striker that played for me was Xerxes, who only got 2 points and got injured, and I think he's looking at about a month being out, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a tough one to swallow as well, especially for me because I just spent the rest of my money assuming that I'd be keeping Xerxes for a while, and that a 5.2 striker is going to be hard to replace. So yeah, that definitely was not ideal for me at all. Tarati was the only player on the bench that played, got one more point than Screwface. Technically would have been better to have Tarati in, but at the end of the day, doesn't matter too much. Got 2 points above the average, fell back and outside of the top K, which is a little annoying after working so hard to get inside it and stay there for 2 weeks. But yeah, that's where we are at. If we go to our league, I'm back basically kind of around where I have been the whole season in 43rd, just at the top of the third page. Last Night on Earth still takes first by a significant margin, over between 40 and 50 points right now. Not great captaincy. Also a lackluster week. Had Teo Hernandez and Milinkovic-Savic, who were his biggest scorers. But once again, a lot of people had a lot of points on the bench. Didn't realize how quickly Rahmani was going to come back. It looked like he was going to be out for longer, so I wish I didn't use that transfer really, because he would still be good to have, but I guess I wouldn't have been able to fund Dybala if I didn't do that as well. So hit and miss there. But yeah, Rahmani played in the Champions League game midweek, so it looks like he's fit and back to be playing again. Overall, kind of similar scores to my team aside from having Teo Hernandez and Milinkovic-Savic. Leaning Tower of Pizza has a 5 point lead on third place with Coop Miners, a big player this week. Captain Buongiorno, who got 5 points, not terrible as far as scores went this week. And Jens Sommer had a good match this week, so 10 points there. So a couple of players that had his score a little more above the average than a lot of people. And lastly, Adam 21. Thiago Motta, striker from Monza, ended up being a good differential forward to have that actually scored some decent points. Had Coop Miners and Goodmanson captain. Brave pick for Goodmanson to be captain, but a good one this week. Nico Gonzalez gets 7, Teo Hernandez and Jan Sommer for an 83-point haul for this week. That's an excellent score for this week, I would say. And probably why he's back into the top three. So good on you with that. Honestly, having Coop Miners has been clutch recently. But yeah, great score there by Adam. Well done. Not too much here. We'll see what happens in the team selection. I'm glad to be getting this kind of out a day before I usually do. Game week lock still on Friday this week. So be ready for that. But I'm kind of ready to put this game week behind me because it wasn't that exciting. So many players that I wanted to be playing didn't play, and missed out on a lot of points. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care.